Hello, 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 hello. By the way, why the music is so low? No idea. Sometimes the volumes are like going places. I don't know. I will have to do a few tests to understand what is the right level, but I think a level like this seems to be fine or not. Bah, 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 bah. Let's try like this. Okay. Okay. Hello. Hello, good evening. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. I was working a bit on a different ending. A different ending for the areas that we have to close. I was thinking to a kind of a niche like this now.
And his work has just begun.
Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, this work in particular, yes. Yeah, I'm actually trying to texture this thing, and I'm thinking, how do I want to texture it? Do we want to texture it this way, this way, this way, this way, this way? I don't know. I think if you do one round, is putting it straight. If you do, I don't know why it's going up instead of. Yeah, it's not really doing it straight here. I don't know why. Because in theory it is straight, no? Well, actually no. Actually, no. Boom, bam, 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 bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ma. So in theory we could ha. Hello, Tutorial. Hello, Hula. Hi. Nice to see you guys. So at least I'm not doing this stuff completely alone, right? Let me change the music. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to create a new, different ending, right? But I don't know. I don't know if it should be like this or like this or like this. Maybe. Or like this. think if I make it dark, it looks kind of weird. So dark is a bad idea, I would say. Even if I like this border, but I like this border here. But I cannot really... Well, I can put it in the middle, maybe. If I do it like this, what happens? If I do it like this, it may actually work. Huh? The only problem is the middle one, because the middle one seems is not properly scaling, huh? Yeah, I think like this is fine. Hey, now here the top. Now here the top, I have no idea. I mean, we can go back to the other pattern. In theory, right? The problem is that the mapping is quite bad. Yeah, the mapping is super bad. Yeah, because I understand it is... but if we do it that way, it will never work. So I have somehow to fix it manually. She's annoying, but... I think it's probably the only way. Or not. I don't know. We will see. So I think with this we go back to... We go back to this pattern or we go to that? I think we go back to this pattern. And by the way, it's not even matching. But fine. Now vertically... I think it's okay. Huh. Now here I have no idea really. Or we just do a normal, like if it's the ground, so we do everything missing, you know, we just do it with this on the left and GG. I mean, we can do it like this. If you want, we can even split it right in two. Maybe. The problem will be then to be able to match these two guys. Will be super hard. Will be super hard. Well, if I keep... no, it will not be super hard actually, if I think about it. I mean, it will be hard, yes, but super hard, no. The only problem is that I need to select them. So the top and the bottom are kind of matching the same. So that point comes to this point, right? And so they kind of look. I think it looks a bit weird. I don't know why the... Let me see. What? Uh-oh. Everything is flipped. Okay. Yeah, because if you do calculate outside, yeah, because I did recalculate outside. Yeah, that's why. In reality, it was not. I think the top looks very bad. It's really out of place. It's really out of place. It's really out of place. I think we should not do it that way. So we can... unfortunately, we don't have a lot of options. I mean, we can do it here again. Yeah, better. I mean, it's still a bit weird. I think it should follow the... Should we just rotate 90? What happened? Huh? Do 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 dee da do die. I don't know if I want it rotated this way or I want it rotated the other way. No, exactly the opposite, right? Exactly the opposite. So what do? We rotate 180 or what? That's the same. What? How is it possible that it looks the same if I rotate 180? Huh? Why? Should I flip it vertically? Why? I mean, it's always looking wrong, no matter what. What the fuck? Okay, let's check once. So if I rotate, right? No, there is no way. It's always looking wrong. It's looking wrong anyway. Okay, well, then I guess we will leave it like this. I mean, it's a bit weird, but yeah, I think it is. The light is particularly strange though, because I think it's only in Blender, because it's okay. The other problem we have is that this thing, I think, should not go over the given sides, right? At the moment it is, so it's going.
Time to get serious.
It's going over the given sides by much, and I don't think it's a great idea. So if I scale everything... Hello, Video Nomad, hey. How are you? If I scale everything on the Y only... Right, this may fuck up a bit the... Right, but we do something like this, so it's more... At least it's staying within the sides. I think, unfortunately, for the reason that we don't want the light to come from the back, we will have to close it. If we don't close it, I think it will look stupid. The light will go through. And by the way, I think this is not even enough, because I mean, I don't know, we can test it we can test it a second and see how it looks, but okay, so this will be the ending, right? So if I export this, let me see, ending, if I export this as connection end number 2, now, obviously, here we have a strong assumption. The strong assumption is that all the endings have the same shape in terms of... But, okay, so if I now say that my connection end... so I duplicate my connection end and I call it connection end 2. In connection end 2 we'll have connection end 2, right? And then we go into our main blueprint and we say that we have, in terms of ending pieces, we have only connection end 2, so that, you know, we only use that. And then we play, we generate, and we look... Oh my god, the longest corridor ever existed. Hello, Marcelo, hello, Funner, hey. Gradient study will be magically illuminated? Yeah, actually, yes. Maybe you can take a backlight in each room and stick them together. No, it doesn't work that way in Unreal, I guess. So you cannot really backlight in one room. I mean, it's... Static lights get calculated for the wall level. I mean, it's not too bad, actually. Oops. Oops. So we go over, yeah. We go over. So actually the niche must be bigger than this. I mean, in terms of location, seems to be pretty much the right location. But I mean, or we don't care. You know what is the problem is that if we don't care, and then there is another wall that is exactly cutting off here, right? It will show here. So I think unfortunately we cannot ignore that. We cannot ignore that. Because the other wall will show. The other wall will show, so we need to, even if it's not nice, but we need to pretty much, you know, reduce it until... I don't think it's really this line though. I don't think it's that. I think this will be too much. Let me try until here and see if it's enough. Because I don't want to destroy completely the geometry. Let me see. Wait a second. I'm sorry, I got distracted. So here, no, here. Yeah, you see, it's slightly more inside. Then, if any of you wants to create some set, you know, you're more than welcome. Crap. Still too much. Yeah, so we have to go until the 0 line. Okay. We really need to go until the 0 line, boys. That's it. Okay. So it will be a fairly small niche.
Our enemies will be undone.
True. True. I say, luckily we don't have a lot of enemies, but... we don't have a lot of enemies. But yeah, there's always people, you know, that... Well, I don't think it's people. There is always some bug that is getting into the way, right? Getting in the way. But the bugs are our enemies. So if any of you want to design, you know, a set of rooms that can be used in the dungeon generation, yeah, now is correct. Well, let's say that is correct. I mean, does it look like he's round? Yeah, it looks like he's round. Should we do I mean, in theory we could have it so that it is actually bumping out, right? I mean, I could have a geometry that is actually coming out, like a dish, like a... No? Should we do it, or is it too stupid? I mean, I could have something round that comes out, or something square that comes out and is like a table. Or we can put a small pillar here in the middle. We can put a small pillar with... small pillar? Well, we have pillars. I mean, it could be like this guy, maybe just smaller. I mean, not that big. Or it could be... I think we have more than this, by the way. We definitely have more than this. Wow. Wow, that's a column. Maybe that's a bit too much, huh? I mean, if you want, we can. I don't know. The problem is that without anything, you know, it's like, what the hell, right? I mean, I can have it like this, but it will be like, what? I mean, players will go mad, you know, they will try to put stuff on it and see what happens and go mad. Even if this could be also used as a... But no, because the problem is that it's an ending, so we don't know. We don't know. So yeah, it should not be like it. It should be like a statue, like a small statue. It should be like a small statue of some kind. I don't know. No? Why I split it and it didn't split it? That is so freaking weird. Why I split it and he split only one of the two sides? Because it's not... Okay. Because it's not... I don't know. I mean, bit random, I would say. I would say a bit random, but still. Still better than nothing, I don't know. No? I mean, it is a bit random, I agree. I agree it is a bit random. What is this? It's like a chess piece. It's like a chess piece. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What the... What the hell is this thing? Well, alternatively, we could expand, you know, these guys. And make it like a table, right? Maybe if we make it like a table, makes more sense. Probably yes. Probably makes more sense, huh? Probably does make more sense, actually. Pa pa pam, pa pa pam. Bah, 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 bah. Bah, bah. In theory, it can also come out a bit. I mean, it's not an issue because we're not going to block anything. I don't know if I like these things. They really look like they are designed for something else. I think this style can be simpler here. Yeah, exactly. I think it's much nicer. I think it's way nicer like this. And also I think that the actual bottom may be maybe a bit too much. What I mean is to scale it down. I don't know. Maybe. Ouch! Bottom is all fucked up. I mean, the bottom is not that relevant, I would say, but you know. Why the top is not following the bottom? Why the top is not following the bottom? Well, because it's actually not scaled properly. Okay, now it is. Okay, anyway, doesn't want to be a science project, but just to say that we can have something like this, right? Which maybe is more interesting than just an empty ending, I don't know. Knew it. I don't know, it's just to say that we can have something like this, right? And we can also place maybe, you don't need a table, just something interesting at the top of a golden helmet. Yeah, something like, yeah, that could also be a way. But we can put it manually if we want, right? Or we can randomize it. Maybe we can have a spawning point there for something. I mean, we could, but the problem is that we don't know which ending actually has a spawning point, so... Because this ending does not have, and this ending has, so... Yeah, so also an item could be a good idea. An item could be a good idea. Ah, you see? Very nice! Yeah, I like it, I like it. I think it's nice. I mean, you expect to see something there, but anyway, is a much better ending than just the normal ending, right? What about the famous key? Yeah. The key, we are not there yet, but we are improving, we are improving. One step at a time. One step at a time. Now, in theory, we can randomize, right, between the two, because actually we have the ability to randomize, so we can say that we can tell to this guy that our endings are actually 2. So there is a connection end 1 and connection end 2. And he will randomize between the two endings. Which is fine. We can create another one, you know, we can create just to create more variation on the endings, I think would be nice. Also, I don't know if you want to have different walls, but potentially, you know, sometime maybe in the well, I think the ray rooms will actually make the... Okay, let me try to understand this ray room thing, because I did a lot of conversion to C++ of this thing. So we have way more C++ stuff now than Blueprint, right? So, but I don't remember what we do. What do we do for the selection of the next room, right? Ah, yes, we said that we give precedence to rare, then the stairs, then the common. So at the moment we have these 3. Now there is still the problem of the corridors, right? Still the problem of the corridors, because the corridors... The problem is that if we use the corridors... Yeah, the corridor is actually used as a normal room, as a normal room, yes. Okay, so let's go 50 rooms, right? No, 50 is too much. Let's go 25 rooms, which I think is already very good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Something happened. What happened? Add door on connection. Why didn't like it? I mean, it crashed in array index out of bounds. What the hell is this guy saying? Ah, yes, because it should be starting from 0. Ah, it's a mistake. It is it's not ending pieces. There is door pieces. Yup. Yup. Yeah, we just crash. Okay, nice. Okay, fine. I don't remember if I saved everything, hopefully. Anyway, we can just train. Yeah, there was a mistake. There was a mistake. The famous key. The famous key. We need to do that as well. But I think that for keys, we need to do it in our game, so... But here we can at least think to the logic, right? The logic of... The logic of where are the keys or where are the doors and things like that. I don't know if I really want the keys, but maybe yes. Do we want the keys or no? I mean, how likely is it that in a dungeon you actually have the keys? I mean, the keys being in the same dungeon, right? I think it's very unlikely. Like someone left the key in the previous room. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me. I think we should have probably all the doors just or locked or unlocked. And if they are locked, you just have to pick lock them, right? I think so. Because a key, I mean, you are leaving a key in a dungeon. Meh. Just the previous room. Meh. Doesn't look very reasonable. Yeah, you see that this thing is open from the back. This thing is open from the back. I mean, you don't see it, but in reality, it is open. Again? What? I fixed it. Again, there is another one. There was another mistake. No! There was another mistake, my friends. We have to recompile. Recompile. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Everything will be fine, don't worry.
Everything will be fine, huh? Okay. Well, that's encouraging anyway. I see. I see. Yeah, there was another error. Okay, now... Aha! Aha! Look at our dungeon. These corridors, though, I don't know if I like them. I think these corridors are a bit weird. I mean, they are really too long, Hula. They are super long. They are too long. I don't like them. I think I will use the 2x1 version. Holy. Where are all the doors? Ha! We didn't randomize any doors in all of this. Amazing. Ah, look at this nice ending, though. Look at this nice ending. Okay. So, I don't know, these corridors are too long. Because, you know, they are going to take space for nothing. That's the problem. They're going to take... I think they're going to take too much space for nothing. And, I think the maximum that I can do as a corridor is a 2x1. I don't like the corridors. I really don't like it. I don't like it. I'm sorry because you wanted the corridors, but I don't like them. I really don't like them. Now, if they are 2x1, I think it's a bit better, right? I mean, 2x1, I think I can survive. Because it's just a tiny thing, you know, that is, and that's okay. Where is 0, 0 here? 0, 0 is down there, so yeah, so that is okay. So we go 50. We do. Then we take our torch. I think the long corridor is just a waste of time. Because there is no loot. I think it would be hard anyway for NPC to move there and to fight. And in Italy you have to... They want to make 1 kilometer between two houses. Yeah, maybe for style, but... Possible. I would say very possible. Okay, here there are some corridors, like for example this guy's, right? You see, so there is a corridor, right? But it ends there, and then here there is another corridor, and here we have this ending. I don't know. I think that ending is so much better, right? That I would like to use only that ending. The problem is that maybe we need to create a few more. But that ending is so much nice than this. This one, right? Is so much better. So much. Okay, now... where is the loot room, by the way? Probably... There is no loot room. Well, maybe here. No. Not here. The loot room, maybe there. This thing is huge. Here, yes. It's a small chest compared to the sides of the rooms, but it's fine. So I guess now the question is how to properly distribute the raid rooms, right? Because the raid rooms, but I did already something for the raid rooms, but I don't see any raid rooms here. Because the raid rooms are actually higher. And also I don't see any stairs. I don't see any stairs, I don't see any rail room, which is a bit weird. Because in theory we are giving precedence to stair 1, stair 2. Rail rooms we don't have any. Okay, well that's the problem, I guess. So door pieces, chest pieces, ending pieces, right? So these are all, this is all the configuration you can do from here. But it's strange that we did not get even one stair on 50 pieces. No, I think there is a bug. I think there is a bug. Because it's very unlikely. Connection 1. Let me remove this connection 1, connection 2, because I don't need it anymore. I don't need this printout anymore. Because this part is now working, so let's make it simpler. Right? So I don't need that, and I also don't need these two anymore. See if we can kill them completely. Okay. Apart from this, no, I wanted to check why we are not spawning any stair or any rail rooms, because that seems to be a bug. And it may be a bug of the porting, so... So the idea is that I am flagging the room type, so I'm saying room type stair, room type rail. And then I'm doing here, I'm number of rail rooms, which by default is 2. Current level, current room number, currently spawned, total needed. Yeah, the only problem is that I'm not incrementing that. I'm not incrementing that when we actually do the spawning, right? I think I'm not. I do it for the stair actually. If the child, what is the child? The child is a dungeon room, right? So if I say dungeon room is stair, I think is already better than this mess. And then it is adding the door. So I think we need to do the same. We need to, but wouldn't it be better if we do it inside of this? Yeah, I think it would be so much better if I do inside of this instead of doing it. So basically here I will say if my child, by the way, I don't know why child is a actor at this point, right? If he's a room, it must be an A dungeon room. I don't know why. Yeah, exactly. Now let me change this. Let me change this to a dungeon room, because these are by definition. Oops. These are by definition all dungeon rooms. Right. So so if it is found, I think I prefer it this way. If it is found, right, we can check if the child is stay, right? So if the child is a stair, then we increment the number of, now the number of stairs spawned and all that stuff, do we have it here, or we have it only in the blueprint? We have it only in the blueprint, huh? We have it only in the blueprint. Yeah, we do. Okay, so I have to move them here. I have to move this to the C++. Because it's then easier to manage. I don't know why the stairs are not spawning at the moment. I think I probably did a mistake in the select new room then. In the calculate, I have a function that is called calculate special room percentage chance, and this may be wrong. This may be wrong for whatever reason. So we need to move few variables. We have this temp number of stairs, temp spawn number of stairs, temp last stair position, temp spawn number of rare, all these variables that I added here just because it was easy. I have to move them. So I will rename all of them to 2. Even if last stair position, I think we have it. No. Last stair position, I've seen it though. Yeah. Temp last stair position. Ah, but it's not exposed to the blueprint stuff. Okay. Temp last rail position, temp last corridor position. So these ones, the problem is that I need that to be actually a U property. But this will not be set, this will be calculated. There is number of spawn states, so are the ones that we actually have spawned, right? And then I pretty much need the same for the... Oops. I need the same for the rare. Right? So if we have this, yeah, kind of. I'm moving more and more stuff to the C++ because it's just easier to manage somehow. Okay. So this one we will actually manage it from C++. This one potentially then needs to go and become public. I guess. Because it doesn't like it to be... But this is not configuration, this is more temporary variables. Anyway, I think when we port this code into our main project, it will not be that bad. Because these two classes, the dungeon room and the dungeon start, you know, are... we can copy them pretty much one-to-one, which is very nice. Okay, so let's see temp number of stairs, right? Temp number of stairs is defined here. And actually we need to set... now we will set these other variables, so this is going to be deleted. This will be 1 and not 10. I think also this function we can move to C++ actually, but anyway. And this one will be this, right? So this is just determining how many stairs we want based on the total number of rooms, which I think is nice. And okay, now we have this problem, but this problem is easy to solve because we just have to cast those two things. Why they are not coming out as connect next room? Because we have the connectors, we don't have the... Okay, fine. Fine. Okay. So now, so temp spawned number of stairs, right? So this number, I don't think it should be managed here. I think it should be managed directly in this function, right? At the end of this function, we are going to increment, right? So we're going to say if child is stair, and then we take our TMP number of stairs, whatever it is, right? TMP number of stairs plus plus, right? And we do the same if a child is rare. I will increment number of we should have the number of rare, no? We don't have the number of rares. Wait. Temp number of rare. No, because the rare are managed differently. The rare is actually this one. Number of rare rooms. No, wait a second. Mistakes were made here. We need to increment the spawned ones, not the... Yeah, absolutely. Temp spawn number of stairs, exactly. It's this one that we need to increment. And temp spawn number of rare, exactly. Okay, good. So this is basically incrementing the counters. Increment the counters. Keeping track of what we already spawned, right? So that is basically what we are doing. And so basically this can go away, right? Yeah, this can go away. Because luckily the more we move to C++, the less we have in this blueprint. Okay, the addition of the door also at the moment is C++, which is nice. This cast, I don't need it anymore because I can get it from here. Wait, I'm doing a mistake. I'm doing a mistake. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay. So this will be as simple as this because it's all in C++, right? Okay. Okay, so this is good. I can save all, and now I need to recompile this. But still we have the problem that we cannot spawn. It seems that we don't spawn properly stairs or anything else, but so there is a regression because it was working before, but it was before all this conversion to C++. It was before all of that, boys. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens, but I think we didn't solve anything yet, so I think that we still have no rare. Yeah, exactly. We still have no rare and no stairs. But okay, so let's see why, right? So when we do the prioritization, right, we need to see if this is actually resulting in a chance or not. I just need to be sure that I'm passing in the right variables actually, because okay, so now spawn the number of stairs. Yep. I need to have them in the yeah. So what do I need? I need everything, or number of stairs. So number of stairs is actually the total needed, exactly. It's actually the total needed. So this one can go because we have it properly. This one is correct. The one that is the two that are still wrong are these two, because they are still referencing. Yeah, and we need them because we need to call this function. So actually, unfortunately, I also have to move to public these two. Yeah. I mean, until we have it in blueprints, we need these two guys to be available as well. So I think I can just yeah, we are running the editor in debug mode, by the way. I mean, it's okay. I mean, I used it to debug some, and we can use it to debug some of the functions here in a second. As soon as I finish this variable migration, we should be done in a few minutes. We can see what is happening. My feeling is that I have a mistake in the roundings of the calculate special room, so that's never coming out as a 10, right? I think that this round maybe this round is not working as expected, I think, because we say, if we say this, and I feel that this is not happening, but anyway, we will see. We will see in a second. Select and spawn, yeah. So now we should have a spawned a get spawn number of stairs. Okay, and this can go. And we should have a spawned number of rare. And this can go. It's Plants vs Zombies. Plant vs Zombies is the music. Okay, so actually this room type, I'm not really using it at the moment because I have the same logic, but let me see if we can delete these variables. Hopefully we can. Yeah, this one is not used anywhere. This one is still used 1. Ah, because it was used the... Okay, fine. I can change it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So find drive. Okay, so this one we delete. This one we delete. This one. Okay, this one's I don't know. Actually, I think this one we are still, because it's the last. This one we can delete. This one is the last position of a stair, which actually stays at 0 the whole time. And this one potentially I need to, yeah, but anyway, it stays at 0, which is good. Okay. Let's try to debug what happens here, right? Because obviously I think we have an error here. So let's run it and see what happens. So current level is 0 because actually we have current level is 0. Current level is always 0? No, now it's 1. Yeah, but in theory the first room... I think we have a problem. That we are not generating... Wait, we are not passing the current level properly, it looks like. Current level 1. Current level 2. Well, it's going up actually. Current level... But it's coming here twice. Yeah, that's correct. It's coming here twice. Because... Yeah, because we call this function twice. No, it seems to be okay actually. So if we are here, right? Current level 2. And at the moment we have 0 spawned and we are at the room number 4, right? So in theory the willingness to spawn a stair should be at least 50% or so. So let me see. Currently spawn 0, total needed 2. Okay. Is the current room number less than 10? Yes. Is the currently spawn 0? Yes. So now here we randomize between 4 and 10, and only if we get a 10, right, we return true. And in this case we return false because we didn't randomize. Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. So we are still at room number 2, right? So actually we are room number 4. And here we go again. And here we go again. So this time... okay, here we roll a 10, right? Here we roll a 10. So if we roll a 10, we should have a stair. Actually. Right? We don't. We don't. We don't. Well, in theory it's not guaranteed because it may overlap, right? But still, it's pretty strange that... So we were at position 5, right? We were at current room number 5. And... Calculate room level. Yeah, you see, because if he overlaps, right, is recalculating the same level. So it's actually correct. So we were at room number 4 or 5, I guess. And unfortunately, yes, he overlapped. But still we have a corridor here. Why we never get a stair? Next room, next room. Yeah, exactly. Next room is here, right? So at position 4. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I am so stupid. Okay, so there is a big mistake here. Yeah, I mean, I converted to this things, but then I didn't use the temp room to spawn here in picking the rooms. So obviously it's still picking common rooms. That's why. That is why. Yeah, that was half of the conversion. There was half of the conversion. Okay, good. So now potentially we should get a bit more. Yep, I see already that this thing is higher. So yep, we got our stair at least. We got one stair. We got a million corridors. Do we still have the corridor number 4 or what? No. He got 1, 2. He got 3 corridors in a row. Holy shit. Okay, fine. As we are increasing the number of rooms, the corridors will become less because the randomization will be less. Now, I don't see even a single rare room. I don't see even a single rare room, which is a bit strange, huh? I mean, we see one stair, which is good. But okay, let's randomize it again. It's kind of strange. 0 rare rooms. So we always get one stair now. But we never get... Ah no, this one is a rare room. This one. This one is. Yeah, this one is. Okay, so we got one. We got only one. Yeah, we got only one. Yeah, one is a bit little actually, but yeah, but also stairs we got only one. On 50 rooms, we should get at least 2, right? No, more, because we should get 3 potentially. Well, 2 or 3, I don't know. Maybe it's just a randomization, you know, but it seems that again we have only one rare room, which is this, and we have only one stair. This smells like a bug, huh? Let me try again. I mean, it's randomizing, so... Ah, here we have 2 rare rooms. You see, because you can see them because they are higher than the others, right? So this one is higher, and because he has this ceiling, and so actually we have 2 rare rooms, and still only one stair. Yeah, but this time is a bit better though. This time is a bit better. I don't dislike it, because I think the stairs and rare room should not be that many. Here we have again 2 rare rooms, but this case we have 0 stairs. 0 stairs. Ah no, there is one there. Just hard to see, but there is one down here. Okay. It seems that it's always happening at the beginning. Because here I think we are at the beginning. No, we are not. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Yeah, but it's not bad, eh? It's not bad. It's not bad. Okay. Okay, I think that is not bad. Now we can improve the logic. But we basically did this, right? May not be fantastic, but add the algorithm for the rare rooms using lab, right? This one. Using level. No, actually we did it using the normal room count. We didn't do it. We didn't do it with level. Okay, so let me back up that. Because I think that for the stairs, I'm kind of last stair position equal to 0. If we are less than 10, and last stair position is equal to 0. Actually, I did if it's less than 10 and currently found is 0, which is pretty much the same, yeah. Yeah, I would like to see one dungeon with 2 stairs, though. I mean, it can really happen. It's just that we are not getting the randomization to do it, but because the rare room is taking precedence, right? And there it is. Yeah, actually it's ending. This I want to see. I want to see if my ending makes sense also in a ladder. It doesn't. Why? Why is not the same? That is a problem, huh? This is a problem. I mean, in theory, a ladder stair should never end, should never be an end, right? But with the current randomization, it could be. And it seems that the ending of the stair is different from the ending of a normal room. I don't know why though. Because this guy, right? Because this is the guy that we use for so this guy, yes, absolutely. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. It's very different, it's completely different. Yep. So how do we fix this? I don't even know about how much is off, but it's definitely off because here the stair starts and so there is no space, and as you can see here we have just did this much, while in a normal room in a normal room, the distance between the connector, and the door, right? You see that is here, so there is all of this. So I think it's probably 100, or yeah, it may be a 100 offset. Well, I know when it's a stair, right? Because I know it. So I know when my room is a stair. So in theory I could say here, but I don't know if I want to do it this because it's I don't know if... No, I'm thinking if the next set of geometry, right? The next set will have the same problem or not. I don't want to have like an if just for the different sets. That is kind of weird. So when we spawn the endings, I can say if stairs do something different, right? But and also here we are not moving. Yeah, if I have to move it again on the... If I have to move it... based on the room rotation, is super annoying. Because the direction may be wrong. I can say, you know, I can say position X plus 100, but it will not be always right, depending on the rotation. Depends on the rotation of the room. But this means that also my other ending is wrong, because they are identical. Is that true or not? If I randomize... That's strange though, because I didn't see it before. If I randomize with the other ending only, right? So I remove the ending 2. And in the common rooms, I only place stairs, which I understand is a bit weird, but... and I remove all the other rooms, right? So now we are basically generating only stairs, which I think will look kind of crazy. Yeah. Wow. So the end, well, in this case, yeah, but you see that is wrong. It is wrong. Unfortunately, it is wrong. I don't understand exactly why he stopped. Because it could have gone more than that, no? I said 50 room. Because the maximum number of stairs is reached. Yeah, because maximum number of stairs is reached. Yeah, exactly. So it's not really 50 stairs. Is... Holy shit! What the hell is this? Yeah, we're generating only stairs. We are generating only stairs. No, the limit of the stairs is not reached because... I mean, from the inside, this would be kind of weird, huh? If you go from the inside, you know, it will be a continuous up and down, up and down, up and down, rotate, rotate. One direction, the other direction. Oh, wow. Wow. Going up, going up, going up, going up. It's always rotating the same side though, which is weird because I have also the other side, but yeah, I don't know, randomize it. Wow. Anyway, apart from going crazy, so the ending room is then what? Yeah, and he plays the array rooms, right? He's placing array room and yeah, so this is the ending. Yeah, so definitely the ending, it looks kind of wrong. Well, I mean, it's not too bad. This one is not too bad for the stair, even if it's a bit wrong here, but yeah, but it's kind of ending like this, while our niche is ending stupid, right? Our niche is ending super stupid. Our niche is ending on a stair, is ending like this, you know, so it's really not. Yeah, I mean, I can complete the wall if we want, but still it will look super stupid. Maybe we can say that if it's a stair, we always use connection 1. I don't know. But this is a bit of a game, I mean, a deal breaker, because I think we should say that a stair is never an ending, right? Like if it's the last piece, we never generate a stair, but yeah, maybe because, but we may reach the end of the rooms. Yeah, but I would say that. I would say yes, that we never generate a stair. I think it seems to be a good compromise, right? I think the compromise to avoid making things too complex is just to say when you are calculating the special room chance and is asking so for a stair, right? So we say never end with a stair, right? And that is basically if our current num number is, if our total, what is the total room numbers? Total number of rooms is what? Here, number of rooms, right? So if number of rooms minus current room number, right, is less than I don't know, is less than 3. So the last three are never a stair, right? Well, I mean, if I'm generating a dungeon only of 5 rooms, this basically means I will never have a stair. But I can also say, yeah, if it's less than 3 anyway. If this is less than 3 and room type, right? Room type is equal to dungeon rooms type stair, right? Just return false. So that will never happen, right? So that will never happen. I think this is kind of a good compromise. So this means now that if I recompile, we should never end with a stair, right? Which I think is anyway a good change. Now, Now for the rare. I think that for the rare and for the other stuff, we really need to think to... And I don't know if we should also do it with the doors, but... I think that the doors... I'm thinking. Yeah, I really would like to have the rooms. Yeah, then the doors, we will see the doors, but we also have a problem with the doors. Because we also need to do something there. Okay, so like here it generated actually one ray room and no stairs, right? One ray, yes, because ray room have precedence, right? So it's most likely to get a ray room instead of getting a stair. And now I'm generating only 10 rooms, and so it's easier to get no stairs, right? If I... wait a second. What is this? What is this? The last room was a room 1, right? I think we had a... I don't know why we got this error. It's a bit weird. This should never happen in theory, but we got it. And now we didn't get it. Maybe... We're not getting it now. But we got it, so there is a case in which you actually get an error. I don't know. So if we go back to 50 rooms, right? If we go back to 50 rooms, we got 0 stairs. We got 0 stairs and 2 rare. We got 0 stairs and 2 rare. Yeah, consider the rare are winning at the moment. Significantly. Okay, so let's try to change the algorithm for rare, because I think we will need this algorithm also for other stuff. So if I say that I want to change this, right? Because at the moment we are randomizing stairs, we are randomizing rare, and then we are giving priority to rare, right? Precedence to rare. But actually, I mean, we will give precedence to rare anyway, also with the other algorithm. It's just that let me think about it. Let me think about it. So, for example, at the moment, I may get a rare also. How do I calculate? Because okay, we may decide to do it this way, right? So to use, so this is basically saying use the level as a main parameter to decide if one of the rooms is rare, right? Now the problem is, what is a good level? What is a good level number compared to the overall size of the dungeon to decide that you need a rare, right? Because you may say, oh, I'm spawning 10 rooms, and so after number 3 is okay, right? But in reality, yeah, the problem is that we cannot spawn them after knowing, unless we randomize, but we cannot randomize before. I mean, we cannot have the 3 before we do the actual spawning, right? Because the 3 is based on the actual room size and room location and all of that. So it's not possible for me to know the 3 and, for example, say put array room on the leaf nodes, right? I cannot say that, because the way our system is generated, it doesn't know the leaf nodes until everything is finished, right? But you know, I can give a higher percentage of array room to actually spawn deeper into the 3, if we know that. Yeah, but deciding a number is super risky, because if I say, oh, let's do it after 4, right? And then my 3 is spawning, you know, is spawning very evenly, right? I will never have a 4, right? So these are 9 rooms, right? These are 9 rooms, and there is no 4. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, yeah, the 4 will be like here, but I don't know, maybe we can say, but that's risky, eh? That's risky. We can say 10 rooms, 4 deepness, right? And the room may not fit, unfortunately. So maybe you want the rare, but it doesn't fit, and so it's not generated. But we can say, I mean, I can put this into the randomization here. I can say why I said or, by the way, there. The or is wrong. So we can use this randomization. We can use this randomization for a stair, and we can use a different randomization for I don't know if he's really good, but I think is decent. I mean, is okay. So we can say that rare have a minimum threshold based on dungeon size, right? So we can say if the room type is a rare, right? If the room type is a rare, then I think the 10-4 is kind of a good rule. Now it depends on the points that I have. It depends on the rooms that I have, because the rooms that have 2 connections, or like this for example is a room that has 4 connections, which we don't even have, right? We don't even have. The maximum room has 3 connections, so this room will be by default connected here, right? And if we have, yeah, but in theory we could have, no, in theory we could have one. What is the worst case? The worst case is this. 3. No, this is impossible, right? So this is not a thing. This is not a thing because we don't have 4 connections. So yeah, maybe we will have 4 connections in the future. Yeah, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 will be the last room, and here we have 3, 6, 9, 12. So we have 12 rooms, including the first. And I only have one spot, which is this one, right? I only have one spot for a rare. If I say that the rare should be minimum 3, right? Yeah. I mean, the percentage will go up, and it will have a precedence on the stair, so I think that is kind of makes sense. We can say, yeah, I think we can try with 4 and see what happens. I think 4 out of 10 is a very good number. The problem is, what about 20? I mean, should it be proportional to the dungeon size, right? So if I say 10 generates a 4, then what 20 generates, right? 20 generates an 8. I don't know, I think it's too much. I mean, it will never work, right? So it's not a linear progression. I think we can start with 4, and then every like other 20 rooms we can add 1 as a minimum, right? Because we are speaking about the minimum threshold, so below that will never spawn, right? So yeah, so I'm thinking I'm thinking like number of rooms, right? Number of rooms divided by 20 plus 3. So let's say a minimum of 3. So a minimum of 3 is a bit risky because if you have a dungeon that is only 5 rooms, it will never happen, eh? But it will never happen. Yeah, but then we do number of rooms. So if we do number of rooms divided by 20, and that needs to become an integer though, huh? Right? So that always goes to 0 if it's below 20. I mean, I can round up or down. No, I can round down. I can truncate. I can. I think I can truncate. I mean, this one needs to become a float temporarily, right? This needs to become a float temporarily, and then we can just truncate it. And then we add 3, and it is our minimum threshold. Let's not call it offset, let's call it threshold, right? This is our minimum threshold. And then we do what? And then we say, right? We say if our current level, right? If our current level is less or equal, or only less? I think less or equal, because if it's 3, we don't want it. We don't want it there, right? If our current level is less or equal to the threshold, we just return false, right? So this in theory should push the ray rooms to be mostly at the, well, not at the end, but at the, you know, not at the beginning. Should push the ray rooms to be not at the beginning of the dungeon. And the stairs should have a precedence, or the room should have, or the ray should have a precedence. Well, I think the ray should have a precedence anyway, because otherwise you may have no rare, and I think we prefer to have a rare that is early than have no rare, right? So if I have to choose, I want a rare late, but if I have to choose between no rare and early rare, I would prefer early rare, right? Just as a reasoning. So is everything set up properly now with the rare and with the, yes, okay. So now let's see. Now my dungeon is not very big, but okay, we get we get an immediate stair, which is nice. And we get a rare in a fairly distant place, right, as you can see. But we only got one. Ah no, we also got that one, which is the last one. Fantastic. 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 So we got the rares pretty much, yeah, far away from the beginning of the dungeon, which is very good. Which is very, very, very good. And also, this is the last room, and so we got the loot. We got the loot in the last room, in the rare room, which is fantastic. Well, this is the best case. I think it will never happen again. I mean, I was very lucky with this generation, because it did exactly what I wanted him to do, right? But it's very, 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 very unlikely to happen this way, right? Very unlikely. Very unlikely that it happens again. Because this is a fairly big dungeon, and we got the rare at the end on all this room, and also it was fitting properly and such. But it is perfect. Like, this dungeon is perfect. It's exactly the way it should be. Well, let's say that maybe the stair would have been nicer if the stair was kind of in the middle, right? And not really at the early beginning. But it's okay. It's okay. We can try again. And see what I see. A stair going down. Wow. Nice. And again, I see a rare that is kind of, you know, down into the dungeon, which is cool, and another one that is down there. You see? Yeah, so I think that this level kind of works. Because now we have 50, right? So 50 means that we are searching at least a distance of 6 before generating the ray, right? So they generate pretty much at the end. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good. For what I see, it seems to be good. Okay, now... Okay, now I think we need more types of doors, because that single door is not really good, but I think the reasoning will be identical, right? So we don't have to do much. We just have to... Because I would like to have gates and doors. Doors that can be lockpicked, and gates that can be brute forced. So you need a guy that has a lot of strength, and you need a guy that can actually lockpick. And then there would be other stuff that require, like fighting and other stuff like that, right? Now, yeah, secret passages I think would be pretty tough, but secret passages will be fairly tough. Let me think about it, huh? Secret passages I can do, but I have a visual problem, because if I just put a wall, right, that is blocking it, yeah, but that would be cool anyway. I think I will do it. Okay, let's add the gates 1 second. So the gates. I don't know if it's called gate or what it's called. It's called probably not gate. No, it's not called gate. It's still called door? No, it's not called door. What is another way to call a gate? Grating or grate or something like that. Great. No, what is not what I... No, wait a second. This is not what I wanted. Bars. Okay, bars. Yeah, so bars... The problem of bars... I mean, it will obviously be a blueprint with a reset time. Level 1. Yeah, exactly like this, right? So this gate fits into a door without any hinges or anything. No, yeah, it fits into a door without any hinges. So I think we can just take that then.
You've done well.
There are few types. Hello. Hello, Arirare. There are few types, but do we really care about the types at the moment? No, we don't care. I think it's fine. Now, we already have the door, we just have to spawn the gate, so that's fairly easy. I think we want to have gates that are not super broken. Even if these gates are super broken. Can we have gates that are not broken or no? No, huh? These gates are all broken. These gates are all broken. Ah, no, this one is not broken. But this one is super tall. This one is super tall, so it does not fit. These ones are good. Okay, this one is not broken. Okay, bar 01. Okay, fantastic. Bar 01. Bar 01. Okay, so if we export this, if we export the no export. If we migrate this to the other sample project, because at the moment we're still playing with, you know, the sample thingy, and I create a new door, right, which is called, yes, door 2, and in this door 2 we actually have, well, this one is super simple because I don't even need the hinge or anything, so I don't even need the doors, I don't need anything, I just need this to be my bars, right? Yeah, exactly. And so now, yeah, that and it's done, right? And it's done. That is as simple as it is. So I just add a new door and it's door 2 and that's it. And now we'll randomize between gates, nothing, and normal doors, right? So if I generate again, in theory, even in the first one, we could have it, right? There is a corridor. Yeah, you see, there is a gate. There is an empty one. There is a door. Like we give it like 50-50 chance, and there is also 50-50 on. You see, there is a gate there. So it start to become, you know, more interesting. Now, if these gates are actually fantastic, look at this thing, huh? I guess we made it. If we make I'm at a dead end. Okay, anyway, I can go up. Holy moly. We actually have one rare at the upper level, which is fantastic. We have one rare at the upper level. Yeah, I think the algorithm is kind of working. And also we have it after stairs, so it is very nice. So you come out of the stair and you see the rare room. Now we will have more rare rooms. At the moment we only have one, right? But we will have more. Now, okay, so we have the gate, and the gate will be also lockpicked or brute forced, right? We have the gate. Now, what do I want more? I want... yeah, I think at this point... so let's say that this is done, and this is done, right? The doors openable by keys. I don't know if I want to do it. Maybe I will not do it. What I want to add now is are monsters and traps. And more loot. Yeah, I think we need an algorithm for loot, right? We need an algorithm for loot. We need an algorithm for traps, and we need an algorithm for monsters, right? So at the moment, loot is super stupid the way we did it, because it's just the last room, right? So if there is a last room, we put it there, and I think it's a bit too little, right? You can have different type of loot, and the loot can also be randomized based on the deepness, right? Based on the dungeon deepness. Yeah. So how do we do this? Well, for traps and for loot, we already have a marker, so we can mark as many places as. So basically, every room at the moment has not this. Every room has a loot marker, and the loot marker is actually the sphere box, right? This guy. We can have multiple markers in the room, that's fine, right? So that maybe sometimes the loot is here, sometimes is here, sometimes is here, sometimes is even in the middle. That is already doable today, because if I duplicate that guy, right? If I duplicate that, when I'm searching for sphere points inside, let me see. Yeah, but I think it's already working. When I'm spawning loot, this is just randomizing between the available ones. Yes, it's spawning one per room at the moment only, but it's randomizing between all the available ones. Well, available chest, yeah, randomize between available chest and randomize between available spawning points. And it's picking only one, yes. Speaking only one. So that is already good. That is already good. But I want now. I want traps. Now traps are not very easy, but traps I mean are not very easy because so do we have any traps, by the way? Do we have any traps, boys, in our library or no? We have no traps, huh? We have no traps? We have 0 traps? We have 0 traps? We have 0 traps. We have 0 traps. We have 0 traps. We have 0 traps. Fuck. Some of these are very nice, by the way. Like the chicken. Ah! Ah! There is a kind of a trap there. I want that. I want that now. I want that now. Marketplace particles? No. I mean, we could even do it in our dungeon. In our dungeon. Why our dungeon 4 is not showing? I see. Dungeon Gen 4. I think it would be nice to refresh some of our weapons with like these weapons. Some of those weapons were nice actually. Para-pa-para-pam. You're going to bed, guys, or what? I see people are leaving. What is this? There is a finger on a bone. Oh my god. Does this thing move or not? There is a finger blade. Oh my god. I think some of these weapons are just upgrading. Oh, there is a metal guitar. There is a electric guitar. Look at this. Can you use this as a weapon? This one, for example, is not bad as a trap. But this one without the blood, I think it's pretty good. Wow, there is a lot of blood actually. Everywhere. I don't think we can fix it. I mean, there is too much to be fixed, I guess, but okay. I mean, the bat is only this piece? Holy moly. Why is the skeleton? Why this thing is a skeleton, boys? This thing is a skeletal mesh. The skeletal mesh because it moves, or what? I want only the blade. I'm not gonna take the baseball bat, but no, it doesn't have it. It doesn't have any bones, right? It does not have any bones, and it doesn't have any sockets or I don't know. I mean, it's a skeletal mesh, but it's a skeletal mesh without a skeleton. Which is a bit weird, huh? How can you have a skeletal mesh without skeleton? Can you? I know the skeleton is here. Yeah, there's no bones. Yeah, yes, yeah, basically, yeah, it's a skeletal mesh without skeleton. Yes, it is exactly that. It is exactly that. So, for example, don't tell me that there is not the other side. No! Seriously? No, there is. There is. It looked like there was not, but actually there is. This thing is a bit weird. What the hell is going on in this thing? Huh? It's all made of weird pieces. Wait a second. Yeah, it's all fucked up. Okay, now. Do we want to have an empty blade or do we want to have a full blade? I don't know. I think having an empty blade is pretty much useless. No? Oops. No? Why I need It's too modern or what? Should have a hole. Why? No. I mean, I can put a cylinder into it, you know, without... I can put a cylinder without a hole. That's the magic of 3D. So you will see that it looks like he has a hole, but it doesn't. And so... Understand what I'm saying? It's wasted geometry, basically. It's completely wasted geometry. No, I know that, but I'm saying it's not needed. It's not needed. I'm always, you know, optimizing things in any case. You cannot have me with a wasted polygon, you know. So with a extra polygon is not needed. But it looks like shit. Why it looks like shit? Because this is normal map. Huh? What? I exported this. Ah, because there is this weird alpha thingy. Oh my god. There is this weird alpha. Yeah, it happened to me already a few times. How do we fix this? Right? It happened to me a few times already. How do we fix that? How do we fix that? I should just remove the alpha from the layer and that's it. No, mistakes were made. Well, I can copy visible and fuck it. By the way, no, it doesn't work. Yes, it does work. Okay, so now he has no alpha, right? Now he has no alpha. Okay. Fantastic. Yeah, this yeah, the problem is that it really sucks because this blood, I mean, I don't want to have all this blood. I mean, this texture is not good for us, basically. This texture is not good at all. This is not good at all, boys. This is super bad. Come on, you can do it. What the fuck? Huh? Bro, you serious? What? What? I think it just blended it as it cached. Huh? Huh? What is going on? What the hell is going on in this life? Bro, you joking or what? 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 Huh? Huh? What? Why I don't see the texture? What is going on? What is going on? What? No, it's impossible. It is absolutely impossible. What do you mean? No, it's mapped right. It's mapped right. It is. It is mapped right. It is. It is mapped properly. Huh? That is so strange. Huh? Is another level of detail maybe? No, I don't have any level of detail. It's only the only level of detail. Why? What is going on? What the hell is going on? Bruh, the UV is not coming through. The UV is not coming through. The UV is not coming through the export for whatever crazy reason. Can you believe that? The UV is not coming through the export. Okay. Fine. Fine. We're going to redo it. I mean, redo it just means moving, I guess, the vertices. Whatever. Moving this thing there and that's it. But I don't know, it's a bit, I mean, it's kind of strange, actually. Fine. I don't know why that happened. I mean, it doesn't make any sense, but fine. I think pretty much that's it. Kind of, yeah, I think so. But this texture is bad for us. This texture is very bad because he has the shadow of the bat here, which is ruining completely this area. There is all this freaking blood here, which is completely ruining this area. So it's just impossible. It's just a very, very bad texture that we cannot use. But anyway, apart from that, yeah. Boop. Why is doing this? No! Mistakes were made. Ah, because it took also the back? No. Oh my god, this music. That's trending. It's a long time I don't think about it. Why is doing this crazy thing? Are there like why is getting these ones that have to be killed as well. Aha. But there is something that is weird because if I merge why? No, it's correct actually. So, I'm just confusing myself. I don't know why. I'm just confusing myself, but it's good. So actually the correct face thingy is fucking up everything, but we can do the same here with these vertices. And it will be perfectly fine. Yeah, but we need we need another texture. We need another texture because this is too bad. But anyway, Do we want to have a pole or something that goes up or no? I mean, do we want this thing to just exit from the wall? They are coming out of the fucking wall or what? I mean, we need to change the texture, but apart from that, do we think that like in the corridor is the best place, right? Do we want this thing to be cutting things from the side or being on the ground and moving back and forth and rotating? Like a rotating thingy? I don't know. I don't know actually. Bzzz. 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 Zzz. 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 What the? Well, the... Huh? What? Huh? There is some weird... There is something strange going on in this material. I think this material is kind of strange. I don't know what it's doing. Oh my god. Bro, this material is GG. This material, guys, is crazy. I don't know what it's doing, but it's moving the texture in impossible places, so we don't really want to know what it's doing. We don't really want to know. Huh? What? Huh? What the? What the? What the hell is going on? Uh-oh. 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 Better. Better, but still weird, huh? Better, but still very, very, very weird. But anyway, it's already better. No, it's not the normal, it's really the... seems to be the specular that is making it too much. Yeah, it was the specular. It was the spec... But anyway, this texture is bad. I don't want this blood, it looks like shit. So we will change it, but apart from that, if you want to make a texture for this, would be very nice. But the geometry is nice. The geometry is pretty good. So the question is... Starting to be late. Fuck. I need to go. No. No. So the point is, do you want to have like a blade that is appearing sometimes, you know, not always, but sometimes is appearing and is like crossing the road while rotating? It will rotate and cut you off. Probably, huh? Zoom. Zoom. Or you want a blade that is like hanging on the roof. I mean, hanging from the roof and is like, or maybe that is exiting from the wall. I could have a small slit, you know, something. I could have a small slit that is... And this thing is coming out of the wall. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I think to me the more meaningful is the one on the floor. Like it comes out here from a small slit that we can add and zoom, you know, is cutting you off. And if you touch it, you get damaged, right? Okay guys, I need to go. We need this, we need other traps, we need potentially I trust in your evil side to make a good trap. Yeah, I think we need... I was thinking maybe also to... silly weapons. There is a silly weapon category. There was one which was pretty good. What is this? Blunt bell. I don't know. You know, this thing could be hanging from the top. Holy shit. Well, that's a bit too much, but maybe it is a bit too much, right? Bang, 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 bang. Maybe it is a bit too much. But you get the idea, right? You get the idea. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Why not? Okay, I'm going to bed. See you tomorrow. I think we made some progress. Which is good. I think the dungeon is generated reasonably. Yep. And I will see you tomorrow evening, 9:30 p.m. European time. If you want to click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, just do it. And also we have a Patreon site, which is patreon.com/planeshift. And if you want to try our game, you can just download it now, because even if I'm building it, it's already available. Incredible, huh? So basically the website is in the future. See you. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.